things I complain about in most of my videos is noise. So I have on this Bluetooth headset for AirPod, but like it might still be very noisy. Today I just felt like this is something I wanted to share, but like my phone doesn't have that space to kind of allow me to do long, very long and continuous type of videos. So I decided that why not just try going live. I've never gone live before on my channel, and I don't even think my channel has all of the perks that come with going live. I hope you can hear me. So anyways, I want to solve the point of the motivation for it all is this puzzle I got. Let me show you. So this is what I'm trying to recreate in pieces. It's like a wolfy paradise. I love the colors of the sky reflecting in the lake or in the river they're on. Actually, this is where I'm at because the flowers are very striking red, like the color is a very striking red. So I decided that if I focus on the flowers, I'll be able to please climb up the puzzle building. Um, so I was doing that. I've had this puzzle since the last time I went to buy books, which is what ending of July last month, and I didn't open it because I was very um, it was like a big deal to me. You know, I was like, should I should I start it? I felt daunted by the pieces and the picture itself. Like when it's so tiny, look at how tiny one piece is. And I was like, usually, obviously that's how puzzles work here, but like I've not really had a puzzle like that or played with puzzles like that. So when I saw the pieces and I saw the picture, I was like, how is this going to start? So anyways, my brother visited me yesterday and I was like, we must start this thing together. Even though I knew that he was leaving in a couple of hours, I was like, no, let's just start it together. If we start it together, like I feel like I would have this kind of what do you call it, drive to continue the puzzle. Yeah. So far I can't raise it up to see, but look how far I've come. I think that is a very I think that's a very good job considering how daunted I really was by it. So I think I've made some level of progress and I'm feeling a bit stuck, you know, to continue in this angle. I feel like I want to start from this place now. This pink flowers. So the next thing I want to do is I want to show you the books I'm reading. You know, like when I rekindled my love for reading again after so many years. That was like 2023. I was like, I have to finish one book and then talk about it on my channel and then go to this book. But that ended up making me feel so bored. I usually abandoned the book or I didn't feel enthusiastic about talking about the book on my channel. Hello. Ezra. Hi. Ezra, my name is King. Nice to meet you. Thank you for joining me here. Oh, somebody liked it. Oh, hello everybody that thank you for on this live. So back to what I was saying. I was talking about books and if you just joined the live, I was talking about like puzzle pieces and this is what I'm working on currently. I've done this part and I'm bored of it. So I said let me just continue from this part. So I was like, okay, let me tell you about the books I'm reading. And then the books I'm reading is about I was saying something about reading books, like sorry, I'm very, very sensitive to people, to the camera being on my face. This is a very new thing for me. And I've never gone live before, so I appreciate you guys tuning in, whatever. So, anyways, as I was saying, and I hope you guys can hear me. So, in 2023, when I started reading books, I was like, okay, the other people do their book reviews on YouTube. They'll read a book, they'll talk about it. You get. So, it was like, if I read one book, I should talk about it, yeah. But another person that gets like very bored easily, no matter how exciting that night. Like the intention of starting it is. And before I see it as like a flaw, like maybe there's something wrong with me, maybe I'm not a serious person. Um, but now that I'm beginning to understand myself, that's since 2023 till now, I'm like, instead of judging myself for feeling like, okay, this is a flaw, why don't I just understand myself? Like, why don't I just work with my brain instead of, fighting it or being against it, So, anyways, and I said that I now realize like very recently that when people say like they're reading something, yeah, they don't just like when they buy book haul, like when they go to buy books, yeah, they don't just read one book and then like hold on to that book and continue and continue and continue. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Shelton. Myra Shelton. Thank you so much and welcome to my channel, So as I was saying about the book. So like exactly that thing, like don't give up, when people say don't give up, you think maybe like I used to read it as don't give up on reading the book, on forcing myself to continue this one book. You get, but don't give up can also mean I can, perceive the problem or the issue another way, which is what came to me. And like when people go to buy books here, they don't just buy books as in that book, they do start going like chronologically. Some people read like three books at once. They start a book, they pause it, they go to the next one, they pause it, and like that before, like within a certain period they are done with the books here. And I realized that okay, in this book haul here, I was like, what book will I start with first, And it was very stressful for me to get to pick one. So the first one I picked was this one. I don't know if you guys know anything about Star Wars. Obviously, it's a big franchise. I mean, like, there are people that are dedicated to the franchise and like they follow it up. I don't care for the movie. I've never had any interest in Star Wars, but you know, you know this person on YouTube, Jenny Nicholson. Yeah, she's a big fan of Star Wars. So sometimes, like, I just stumbled onto like a page one day, and I was like, let me see what she talks about. It was just random. And then she has a lot of videos on Star Wars and review of it and all of that. So I was like, when I went to buy books this period, I saw Star Wars and I was like, since the person I like watching, is interested in Star Wars, let me see what Star Wars is all about here. And so I just randomly picked this one, and I started, and it was a bit interesting, but then I got bored, as my brain does, on page 99. And I think this is the period where Kylo Ren. It's not Kylo Ren. I'm not into Kylo Ren. I mean, this is about Luke Skywalker, I think. And Luke Skywalker discovered that he has a father in Darth Vader, I think, and Darth Vader discovers he has a son, you know. And then Palpatine wants to get his hand on Luke, and then there's this other king of this black. See, I don't know it's very well. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is that I picked up Star Wars and I got bored. And then I was like, hey, should I just stop reading everything and wait until I get excited to read Star Wars again? I'm like, no, why don't I try another book? So if you check my channel here, there's a video I recently made on the reading group. That was a story I was very excited to read based on the cover and all of it. So I spent a lot of time, finishing that book and completing it. But in the middle of it here, there's this other book I got, The Golden Ass. You guys, this book is so interesting. Yeah, it's about a rich man, like a noble. His name is Lucius, and he travels for holidays in another town. And in that town, he finds that he's interested in witchcraft. Yeah, so he's hunting for spots where he can find a witch or witch activity there. And then he finds one in his host. The wife of his host is a witch, and he said this is her maid, you know, and yes, he said this is her maid, and then she eventually tells him the truth that her mistress is a witch, and she can like she can let him in on her activities. So she gives him an ointment from her mistress who is a witch, and this when he applies the ointment, he turns into a donkey. Like I had to read almost how many pages? It's something pages to get to that point, but it was totally worth it. So now I'm reading the adventures of him as a donkey. The point is that the moment he turned to a donkey, he set off to the barn in the house of his host, and that night, yeah, they were robbed. They were robbed, and the robbers came for, like, animal is part of the loot here, so they stole him and the and his own horse, you get, and another donkey. So like it's just interesting that somebody that you know like the reason why he got into all this mess was just like blasted curiosity and all of that. So basically what I'm saying is like I'm reading three books at once, and then this is the third one I'm reading, which is 60 Fairy Tales of the Brothers Grimm, and it comes with illustrations. It's upside down. It comes with illustrations. It's very exciting to read all of that. So I'm reading three books at once basically, and I think I finally get a handle on why people buy, like make a haul out of books, because um, it's just fun to skip from one story to the other. And again, my boredom is not a problem for me. It's just a feature, and something I can always walk around. So like this has been 11 minutes to show you that these are the things I've been reading so far. So let's get back to the puzzle. Now, I don't know, I wonder what, like when people tune into a live stream here, what do you actually expect, from live streamers? Basically, live stream is very real life, yeah. So it's as if, um, like it's kind of like a peek. People are like the streamer is giving you a peek into their world without editing and all of that, and that is very scary for me. But I was like, I don't have space on my phone, and I want to make a video about me solving this puzzle. So I think I should just take a chance during the live stream. Yeah. If you're just joining my live stream, thank you for being here. I wonder what you're up to today. What are you guys up to today? Like, what do you do on a random Monday? If you're employed, tell me what kind of job you do. I'm trying to fix this piece now. What kind of job do you do? If you are not employed, what kind of job do you hope to do whenever you get a job, or when you're applying for jobs? What do you look for? I think for me, yeah, one thing I know about myself is that I have judged myself harshly to not be a people person. In the sense, like, it's not like I don't get along with people, but I kind of am scared of the fact that people might see me as something that is very unpleasant, and I won't be able to correct their perception of me, and it's not correcting in the sense of, oh please, like maybe you are wrong, but it's more like, how can I be better so that you would not, isolate me or not be friendly with me or something like that, yeah. And I feel like that is coming from a place of what, very low confidence in a sense of self, you get, which is something that is very important to me, you know, like I'm developing this identity. I'm very, very conscious right now that I'm developing my own sense of identity at this age. Like, ah, God, this is me that I usually used to believe that I had this strong knowing of who I was, you know. I thought, like, even if I didn't have anything solid, I had my identity, you get. But the thing about puzzles here is like sometimes you have one kind of, what is this now? How am I supposed to solve? I don't know. Should I show you the view of my puzzle, or should I um just keep solving it? Because I need it spread out here, so that I can see. But still, this sitting down here is not giving me a really good view of it. I feel like I need to stand up and, okay, okay. I said I'm not going to solve this red one anymore because I'm bored. Let's try to solve this flower. So this is the aspect of the puzzle I'm solving. Yeah, that's this is anyway. This is the aspect of the puzzle. Now you can see. Let me show you on the picture. So I said I was bored of this part. So now I'm working on this part because the flowers are very striking in color. Yeah. So I'm trying to piece it together. If I had really thought of it, I probably would have gotten a puzzle that had so many like clumped together pieces, like clumped together features that you would need to have. What you need to have a lot of joining, yeah. Like now, the joining of the leaves is driving me a bit insane. The joining of the shrubbery is driving me insane. That's why I focus on the flower. Now, I don't look focus on the wolves because then that will also drive me mad because of how tiny the pieces of the wolves would be, in puzzle form, yeah. So like let me focus on grass. Let me focus on flowers. Now I'm bored with the flowers. I'm going to another set of flowers and it's still difficult as hell. I don't know what to do. Like is there any tactics to solving a puzzle that is much time efficient? But the point of even solving a puzzle is not to avoid thinking about time in general. Let's keep looking for let me keep looking for pieces. There will be a lot of silence on my part. Let me just I think at this point in my video, okay, we're at 16 minutes and I'm going for 30 minutes because I don't think my heart can keep up 1 hour streaming. Also, the concentration I need to find pieces of this grass, man, is much intense, and I don't think I can speak myself through it. Funny, yeah, there are these pieces of leaves that I imagine should be easier for me to solve, but somehow I can't just find anyone. Yeah. It's not like I cannot find it, but funny enough, like the way I made sense of these rose bushes was that I kept looking at it for so long, and then at a certain point I just started putting the pieces together. So it's like I think I'm the type of person that I have to sit with an incomprehensible item for a very long time before my brain picks up the patterns that require it to be joined together. Yeah. Um. So I'm looking for leaves, not this kind of leaves, more like this kind of leaves. I'm usually looking for. I don't know if you can see it. You know what lemongrass looks like, yeah? Very spindly, very thin, yeah. So I have to find those to make sense of. Okay, let's try this one now. It's not it. It's not it. I don't know what to do, man. Like all these pieces here, I've hustled over it all of yesterday's evening. This is not going to work. This should not sit here. Mm, okay, okay. Maybe this is something. I don't know. Like the focus might be bad, but look at this big leaf lining up here. Look at it. Okay. Let's see if it makes sense. Of course it doesn't make sense. Of course it doesn't. Like, let's try it. No, it's not correct. Let's just keep it to the side. Maybe it will make sense. Maybe it will make sense. I don't want to touch the walls. I'm too fried right now to think of the walls. Let's focus on the grasses. The grasses has already eaten up a large chunk of my brain power. I can't just give up on it right now. Like I need to hold on to that. I wonder if there's a way to solve for a puzzle here. I wonder if there's a way to do that. Okay. Um at this point now, I don't know if you can see it. I think the more lemongrasses I find, I think I can just show them to this corner here until they make sense to me. You just have to make sense here. That's why their pieces are here. Like instead of giving up here, most of the time I keep on persisting because I know that the pieces are here. But it's like if the pieces are here, why am I not seeing them? You know? I assume that I'm supposed to like see another lemongrass. Let's see if it's like it's not it. No, it's not it. Okay, okay. See another leaf here. I think this would work. Okay. I think I'm still going to keep going my rose bushes way because like my brain is just picking it up so fast. The rose bushes. Maybe because I've spent so much time, sticking to it, bro. Okay, let's just find more lemongrasses and hope for the best. Hoping for the best, but expecting the worst. How you gonna drop the phone? You know. Yeah, they say I'm all over the forever. You don't have the power, but you never surrender. Sitting in the sandpit, life is a short trip. The music for a sad man. Forever young, I wanna be forever young. I think this is my favorite kind of piece. It's a middle piece. You just slot it in the middle and then everything just the picture just comes to life here. I think that is awesome. These end pieces though, they are my nemesis. Yeah, I don't think they like me and I don't like them either. Hello, Polita. Hi. Where are you guys from? I wonder if we can talk about that. Do you guys mind telling me where you are from? I am from a country. I don't want to say the name of the country because the rep of my country is not good at all. Also, you don't have to tell me where you're from too. You can just say I'm from a country. I think that will be fine. Please let this be it. Please now, I'm begging you. Please be it. So we live life like a really it's not it. To the point where I don't even like I'm not thinking of food. Yes, I have eaten obviously, but I'm not thinking of food where I used to think of food, you know? Like there's a way when you're solving a puzzle, just like if I just turn this piece over, maybe this will be the piece, And it's not it. And you cannot give up because it's like these pictures are accurate, these pieces are accurate. So it's like if the pieces are accurate, I don't have to be scared, about not getting because like I cannot not get because if I just continue, no matter how long it takes me, and I expect this is going to take me a very, very long time. Another piece that is not correct. I actually thought this would give me something. It's not. This lemongrass is actually going to be, I think, a problem. No, let's not say that. It's going to be particularly, what do you call this? Kind of nitpicky. Because it's lemongrass. Okay, maybe this is. Wait. Oh! Yes! Oh! The way my rose bushes is developing. I feel like I can develop from here to the end of the puzzle with this, just simply through these rose bushes, yeah. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going, bro. Oh, let's keep going. I didn't. I've not said it before, but like, please subscribe to my channel so that we can do great things together. Which song should I sing for you? There's this song by Lagbaja featuring Ego. I don't know if you know Lagbaja. And is this um baby, baby, you're never far away. You're always on my mind. Very interesting song. And the vocals are like beautiful, you know? Ego and Lagbaja. Very beautiful vocals. That is a song from my childhood, so I don't know if I'm very much interested in trying to sing it. But Ego, wherever you are, I hope you are thriving. You really made us like have fun at parties as children. Ego and Lagbaja, mostly Ego. Ego has a wonderful, set of vocals. Lagbaja is also good at songwriting, and his vocals are um, cool for his songs. Yeah. So I don't want to do the rose. I want to do lemongrass. My rose bush. My rose bushes. Oh, we are getting to the 30 minutes mark, which will end the live stream. I don't think I have the courage to go for 1 hour, bros. Okay, so now the issue is to find pieces. To find pieces. Yesterday was Sunday. I wonder how many people still go. Oh, a piece. This will go so. This has to go somewhere. Wait, where is that picture? Let's see. I've solved all these ones here like this. I think it should be here. I think so. Okay, but it's at the bottom. Just tell me I'm correct first. Let's start dancing and singing. No, it's not correct. Let's see this. It's correct. It's correct. Oh, it's correct. Okay, so one thing about puzzles that will humble you is that nothing is chronological, yeah? Wherever your brain can make sense of certain pieces, you just need to follow it up and let your brain lead, you know? If you dare try to force your way, you'll be here forever, which I don't mind. Where am I going to? Okay. I feel like I have to stand up to have a better view of the pieces because I think I'm missing something. Okay, this makes sense now. Maybe if I add something from this. Like this. And then, so, yeah. 30 minutes has passed. Anyways, thank you for being here. Thank you for liking. Thank you for your comments. I really appreciate your presence here, and let's see how I feel after this. Um, so okay, bye. Subscribe, like, leave more comments, and watch. It was fun solving puzzles with you guys. Bye bye. How to end? How do you end the live? Yes, thank you.